Race number 6 then is a Class 3 contest. 1650 is the trip for the Manawatu Racing Club Challenge Trophy, headed by Stimulation. Still yet to win in 11 starts. Chad Schofield arrived from barrier number 6. Rickfield was a course and distance winner back in April. Win-Win was the last start course and distance winner. Won at Sha Tin, 3 starts back as well. Jiangbai Cheese, still a maiden, but runner-up course and distance, 2 starts back behind Lucky Girl. Let's take it easy. A 3-time course and distance winner. Shuson tries the course and distance for the first time. Martin Harley, barrier 11. Acclaim Light goes up in class. A last start winner here over the 1650. And Perfect to Play, another recent course and distance winner. That was 2 starts back in May. Down the field on the all-weather last time out. Stimulation, the top weight, has been up at Chungfa. Had a couple of trips up there for Tony Cruz within the last month.
The overseas form for Farshad said potentially at some stage he could be a leader, and that was the case last start at Sha Tin. Banda Brothers went on to win the race, but he could be finding the front here from Stimulation, who's the other option. And they're probably the main two from a pace perspective, so if they do find first, second quickly, they can potentially dominate what might be a good to slow tempo.
Yeah, nice win from him, this horse last time, and Win-Win, he's only had the one start at the Valley and he's won it. He's going, still going forward. He still looks really good. He's had a busy season. This will be his 9th run, but he still looks well. Big Bang Bong, winner 3 starts. Go back that with a couple of good placings as well. Again, he's 12th run for the season, so another one who's pretty fit, but his track work still suggests he's still going nicely enough and works well here in the morning. And Flying Quest, he's won in this grade a couple of times before, so quite a well-rated horse. Travels nicely enough, comes in with a lightweight. Matthew Poon aboard, and he goes well. All David Hall horses seem to be going well at the moment.
All right, we'll see Flying Quest with a few in behind him in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, with Win-Win and Big Bang Bong. This is back at the end of May.
Win-Win was impressive when he won at Sha Tin back on the 7th of April. Ran away from a fairly mediocre Class 4, but then he went up in grade to Class 3. It didn't happen for him behind Solar Why. He had some excuses, and then they came to the Valley, and he roared away again to win over some nice horses.
Yeah, it was a good win, I thought, and I think he can win again. He seems to be suited here by Happy Valley. It was a good win.
All right, barrier 10 for him, Benno Young, Zach Purton. This is Flying Quest then, with Jiangbai Chi, Heavenly Thought and Rickfield in behind, but say Rickfield has won here in the past.
He has. Of these ones, though, I have taken Flying Quest out of the race. I thought he's coming into a bit of form. He's still a really well-rated horse, winning twice in this grade before. Jiangbai Chi, he runs consistently, but he's still a maiden from his 15 starts, and he hit the line strongly enough as well. But of these ones, Flying Quest, I thought, hit the line well.
Yep. Yeah, I think you can make a little each-way case for a lot of them. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 of them bobbed up in the frame. But Heavenly Thought's one I keep looking at. Drawn low, he could be a slight improver.
All right, and that's True Grit winning that race as well. Again, it'll be favourite for our last event. Acclaim Lights, I think it's a very honest campaigner. Comes up in class on the back of this win, beating Salto Olympica.
Yep, drew barrier number 1 on this occasion Wednesday night, as opposed to 9 here, where he was able to win, but it was Class 4. He is a one-time winner from 30 in Class 3, so the odds are stacked against him winning again in this grade, but definite one to consider.
Yeah, he did win at a high rating on that occasion, but as you say, he's a horse that's, as you say, is quite honest. He places quite a lot. So I found a spot for him.
All right, that's Acclaim Lights. Perfect to Play is down the bottom of the handicap as well. Looking at his win, 2 starts back in Class 4. This is Class 3 now. Yeah,
he's up in class. This was a perfect ride from Zach Purton. This is one of the rides of the season, actually. Got the horse home. He's gone up in grade. He did run on the all-weather, which probably didn't suit him, but I just thought it was such a good ride, and maybe he was a little bit flattered.
Maybe. Maybe not, though. I'm going to take a chance with him. I think Vincent Ho's had 1 ride on him for 1 win. I think you'll get an each-way price. There'll be a reasonable tempo, hopefully, here. I'll give him a chance at an each-way price.
All right, Zach Purton was on board for that when he rides Win-Win, who is our favourite one.
Yeah, and I've got him on top. Win-Win, 1 start, 1 win here at Happy Valley. He's going nicely, and I think he can win. Win-Win. Stimulation in there for second. Look, he's a horse who's got ability. He's a bit of a morning glory once. He's shown 1 good run when he ran second. But barrier 6, I think he'll get his opportunity. This looks a little bit easier for him as well. Does Stimulation, 2nd start in Class 3. Acclaim Light and Flying Quest both won in this grade before. 3-1, 10-11.
I'm going to take a little chance each way with the 12 down the bottom, Perfect to Play. Won well at this race course 2 starts ago. The dirt didn't suit. Back to this course, lightweight. jockey who's won on the horse from one ride. I'm happy to take a chance with him at a better price over Win-Win, who's a nice horse, but it's worth noting when he did get beat 2 starts ago, he sort of copped a check or two, and I think when he does sort of lose his balance a little bit, he might become a little bit vulnerable. And the Valley is a tight track, so I'm not convinced about his winning prospects at a skinny price. Acclaim Light should run well, and Stimulation, as Paul mentioned, he's an interesting one because he's coming down into Class 3 for just the second time. He hasn't done a great deal yet, the son of Deep Impact, but there does look to be something there, so I wanted to play him safe. But 12 each way for me.
All right. Yeah, I think Win-Win's the inclusion, but Jiang Bai Chi, I think he's too far away. He might be an each way price as well there in race number 6.